You call me king.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, long as I stick to the plan. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control, God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical, cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimal. Can't stop now, I'ma grind till I'm ghost. I thank God how he helped me.
Them, the nut holders. Okay, anyways. Am I the lead? No, you're the lead. Go ahead.
I'm the lead. What I'm leading us into? I'm leading us into? Well, I mean, as you can see,
I'm Paul.
I'm Keita.
You're Keita.
Welcome to Call Me King.
This week, there's no Paul. He's off.
He claims he has a little cold, which is baloney. You can't believe nothing he says anyway.
He's got like these like a bin of tissues, and there's how many? What, 5 in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's like a faker's.
You
like,
did you
used to do that when you were a kid? Like fake to get out of school?
Oh yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Pops wasn't really allowing that unless he knew for certain that we just couldn't operate correctly. We was going to school.
Did you ever try to?
I tried it, yeah.
Like put a thermometer up to a light bulb.
Oh, he knew all the tricks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He knew all the tricks.
That's what we should have done with Paul.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
should have done all the tricks. He
look,
probably did all the tricks.
Weeks is the kind of friend that I have a hangnail and take it to the extreme.
Yeah. Oh, I broke my finger. Yeah, we know you didn't break your finger.
You ain't gotta lie. And he the type to wrap it up to make it seem real, then take it too far.
Yeah, and start limping. It's like, bro, it's just your finger.
It's a hand. Why are you limping?
Why are you limping?
Then his wife come out and be like, why are you lying for?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's why he's not on camera, because he claims he's not feeling too good. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah. Wish him well, though.
Send him a card.
Yeah, send him a card.
Send him a card, maybe a flower or two. You know what he likes? Cash App.
Yeah, Cash App. Kever Say Never Cash App is his Cash App.
He has an alternate, J-High92.
He does have an alternate.
That's his alternate. He accepts all. I mean, he even accepts food stamps.
Yeah, EBT all day.
So, I mean, anything would help. You know them commercials where they say 99 cents a day will feed an animal or a child?
Oh, no.
That's me. 99 cents a day.
No, this is supposed to be about Paul.
Well, it ain't about him no more.
It ain't about Paul anymore.
No.
Now we're just begging for money.
Exactly.
That's what happens the moment Paul steps away. We're just asking for money.
I mean, don't the government do it all the time?
No, I haven't seen it.
Sure. Because they don't do it, but they put someone else in a limelight to do it.
That's true.
And there you go. You don't know where your money going to. You just paid off somebody's yacht. Ooh, bet you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos. $600 million yacht.
No. Hey, aren't we on Amazon? You might want to stop that.
No, we're not on Amazon.
Are we not?
If we are on Amazon, so be it. As many people he have, we on. Oh well.
Oh, okay.
As many people he have walking out his factories, he need to be worrying about that.
Yeah, they're kicking us off
every week. Oh, he come with the shots every week. I seen one on TikTok. The whole factory left because they said he was underpaid. They said they wasn't getting enough breaks.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch of like unions and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, if you're not, you have to take care of your employees.
100%.
Before we knew who he was, we never heard of people walking out of Amazon. Now that he's came out, I'm this and that, it seemed like he done forgot about his employees.
Yeah, I mean, if you take care of your employees, they'll take care of your business.
Absolutely.
So.
Give them a livable wage, give them health insurance, and give them benefits all around. It's that simple.
And nice working conditions.
Yeah. I never heard nobody saying, I don't know if eBay has a factory that they're leaving eBay.
Well, eBay, no, because eBay's like different people selling it.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, so how you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, not
I mean,
gray area.
yeah, I think the weather's. I broke my ankle a couple months ago.
Really?
Actually, like a year ago almost. Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I was trying to save an animal. She was okay after 15 minutes. So, and we're on 10 months now.
So,
Almost.
what happened to the animal that you had to get involved?
Porcupine.
A porcupine? You tried to save a porcupine?
No, I tried to save
Oh.
the dog who was attacked by a porcupine.
Facts. Now I understand. And you end up hurting your ankle. You rolled on.
Oh no, I stepped on just my ankle. My foot just disappeared and it was just straight on my ankle. Yeah, it was gross. It was super gross.
So you just took a step and your ankle said,
Oh,
"I'm
yeah,
done.
yeah.
I'm done."
Yeah. Well, I stepped in there was like a hole that I didn't know. I'm just
Trying to
clumsy.
save an animal.
Yeah. But yeah, just this weather I think is making it worse. So other than that. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, some people with this weather get sick and get all sniffles.
I mean, come on, man. We this guy.
Anyways, how are you?
I'm good, man.
Anything?
I'm good. Work is good. Life is good. No complaints on my end. Any new music you've been listening to?
No.
None?
Pretty much sticking to the same. But on the car ride, I did think, do you have any fears?
Like what? What you mean fears?
Like something scares you?
Yeah,
Like
heights.
clowns?
I don't like heights.
Heights?
I don't like heights.
What's the highest you ever been?
How high is the powerhouse? How many stories? 13 if you go to the very top. Yeah, that high. And I had no choice because we had to work up there.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
Like you were crying?
No, I wasn't
Oh.
scared. I mean, they got handrails, but I would never get close to the edge.
Would you say that's your number one?
That's my
Do
number
you have
one.
a top 5 fears?
No,
I
it's
do.
just that.
I 100% do.
Go ahead, spill it.
Spiders.
Okay.
No, listen, hear me out. Spiders, they're small. If they bite you and they're poisonous, you don't know until it's too late.
They can do damage.
Yeah. Snakes, you'll know if they bite you
Yeah.
right away. So, spiders, jail.
Who
I'm
likes-
not going to make it.
who
I'm
likes
not gonna
jail?
make it. It's a fear.
Right.
Heights is definitely one of them. But I think I'll put that at number 5. Heights, yeah, I can. It depends on where I'm at, if I feel safe. Yeah, power station, I would not feel safe. Oh man, I don't have 5. I have 4. And then clowns. 100%. I know it's a cliche fear, but ever since I saw it when I was like,
Come on, bro.
dude, I was like 6 and I saw the old It and terrified me. And it hasn't let up. So definitely.
I take that back. You want to know something? When I was like 10 or 11, I have seen Friday the 13th. Terrified.
Still?
No,
Yeah, okay.
I was terrified. So I guess that was one of my other fears, but I grew out of it. I don't know why I was so afraid, but it was like,
What were you afraid? Like Jason?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it was just like whenever it was time to go to sleep, I would close my eyes and I would just see his mask
Jason.
hovering in front of me. And it was just like, I can't go to sleep.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Like, so I guess that was one of my fears. So,
I'm really sad that it's not still bothering you.
nah, it don't bother
'Cause-
me. You want to know something? Funny thing?
Mhm.
He's my favorite one to watch now.
Out of his movies?
Yeah. It's funny how I changed my fear into something I
I
enjoy.
know. I feel like I enjoy the It movies because they actually like creep me out.
Yeah.
So I always wonder about that. I know Paul's afraid to talk right now. 'Cause-
He's very afraid to talk.
because
You want to know why? Because we in front of the camera. He's not used to being in the dark.
He's got all.
See what I'm
sniffles.
saying?
He just
Claiming he got sniffed. People, don't let Weeks fool you. He hasn't did all this sniffing since I've been here. He wasn't doing none of this sniffing.
None.
I have to stand
None.
before Christ on here. Gabby was right here. He was on his laptop. All this sniffling you hear, he was not doing. He's just doing that so y'all can know he's in the room. Weeks, you in the room.
I promise. I'm
We
here.
get it. Okay. Hey, you want to know who you remind me of? You seen that episode of SpongeBob when SpongeBob had the suds and he got
Yeah,
jealous of
that's
Patrick?
right, that's
he's
right.
being Patrick right now because he's not in front of the camera.
Yeah.
He's the Patrick right now. See what I'm saying?
Guys, I can't talk this week. I'm sick.
Exactly. I'm fighting a sinus infection. Yada yada
I'm
yada.
fighting it
I
for
mean,
over
come
a
on,
week.
bro.
You guys are on your own.
We get it. We get it. You got a little cold that could have been cured 2 days ago, but you stood in front of the fan with your hair wet because you wanted it to stay longer. All right.
That's weird.
I mean,
Is that how it happened?
that's how it
That's
happened.
probably how it happened.
That's how it happened. Dude didn't drive when he got out the shower. Came out. The house was cold. No socks on the feet, and he got sick. And he just prolonged it.
Did he have clothes on?
I don't know.
Here
You
we
Hey guys, I'm here.
look.
I'm tired of it.
You
guys are
know
fighting
him.
me.
You know him longer than me. Does he ever do things the right way?
No, he does some stuff the right way. I'll
Some.
defend him.
Some.
Yeah,
10%.
but the way he was like blowing his nose.
That's
or
what I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Look.
he just went.
And look, you see, he stopped when we called him
Yeah,
out on
now
it.
he's quiet.
See that? That's all it takes sometimes.
Yo, hold on.
No, don't get on the mic. Don't get on the mic.
I'm
Cut
trying to
that
be
mic
quiet
off.
because y'all mic picks up everything.
Don't pick up. Well, it picked up you sniffling.
Yeah.
Yo, check this out. Check this out.
Doesn't happen
Check this out.
until now.
Y'all was making good content.
Yeah.
Now
thank
y'all go throw this. So regardless if I'm here or not,
But
I'm
you're-
always the content guy. I always get played.
Which is funny because our content literally just now was you.
I'm muting my mic.
Look at y'all heard that he muted his
Yeah,
mic.
he's okay.
He muted his mic.
Yeah. To be fair, he is right. I didn't look up any on the way. I had work and literally just came here. So
Yeah, like I worked out yesterday, but there are some topics. How do you feel about the student loan forgiveness? And I'm asking for a reason. How you feel about it?
it's great. I mean, helps people.
Yeah, it's definitely helping me out. I like it, but at the look at this dude. I like it, but at the same time, I don't because I know it's gonna affect our taxes in a way. It
Yeah.
might increase a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how
if
much.
They're targeting like corporations now and people making over 400.
Yeah. And you know some people that's in government, they was upset and they went on Twitter to voice their opinion. The White House came
Oh,
out.
yeah.
You seen that,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh yeah. All these people that were complaining about
Yeah.
all received loans
PPE loans and
for
PPE
businesses. They
forgiveness.
don't even have like one. Matt Gates doesn't even have a business. But
And
he
he-
got one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's funny how they cool with that, but when it's dealing with us,
Helping.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Just
then all of a sudden we're lazy.
yeah, just like when they didn't pass the free healthcare for veterans. That should have been a yes all around the board.
Easiest.
How can
vote.
you argue that? And people argue that. How?
I don't know.
You were in that position because of them. So you should want veterans, the one who served this country, put their life
Should
on
be
the
number
line.
one.
Yeah. And even if
It shouldn't even have to have a vote. It should already be like that. Should have been automatic.
it's funny how we can sit here and agree on that, but they argue about the pettiest things
Yeah.
just because they can. How are you arguing that? And even if that veteran is no longer here, their families should benefit from that.
yeah, because
like-
they struggle too.
Yeah,
I
I remember when Dad was in there for 18 years, and it'd be times he wouldn't be here 18 months at a time.
No.
So, and I was too young to realize why. Now I understand it was because he had no other choice.
Yeah.
So, it's just, my
Yeah,
goodness,
It shouldn't even be a big deal for the college kids too.
yeah, I don't see why we don't have free health care or free schooling like some of these other countries.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of these countries that offer that are in far worse shape than we're in,
Yeah.
but they offering it, no hesitation, no problem. But we're always at differences on no matter what the topic is.
I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat. I thought you were bald.
I'm going a little bit.
Are you going bald?
Yeah, look at him. He's
All
trying
right,
to
sorry,
look.
I don't wanna
I'm
blind
gonna get that
myself.
spray and just spray it on there. Nah, man. Yeah, I'm losing the hair at the top.
Is it run in the family?
Yeah.
That's my fear. I don't have family that has that. Like bald.
Pops, my grandfather, uncles,
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Bro, like for real, you don't look like you losing hair.
It's thinning at the top. If you really, you just have to really look for it.
I don't know, man. I think you're making it up.
No, I'm not.
Like Paul Sniffles.
Nah, my barber told me. Ryan.
Your barber told you?
Yeah.
Oh man, that would kill me. I would never go back.
No, it didn't kill me. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, I'm just letting you know, so I'm gonna cut your hair differently. I said, okay, cool. That didn't bother me. I knew it was coming. Once it become noticeable, just chop it off.
Yeah,
You know what'd be funny though? Like the day that you have to chop it off, you grow like a fire beard.
That's what I want. I want the beard to come as soon as my hair leave.
Cause like people with receding hairlines and bald head, people have the most fire beards.
Oh yeah.
They have no
Like
other
it's
choice.
crazy.
They got no other choice. Like right now, I can't grow nothing but a mustache. But hopefully, when my hair decides to go, the beard will come in. Cause Dad, I mean, he just got facial hair when he decides to let it grow. So that's what I'm saying. He keep the goatee because that's what Mom like. So me, I'm gonna just let it grow as much. I'm gonna get that Santa Claus beard.
I'm trying to get my dad to grow his beard, but he's stubborn. Like I'm like, bro, you got to go through the ugly
Yeah,
stage.
He clean
You
shaved.
You got to get the stubbles.
He's clean shaven?
clean shaved.
Your dad's clean shaven?
I mean, he got the goatee, but everything
Oh,
else is
okay.
clean shaved.
Yeah, he got the
can
bald.
rock a beard.
That's
He-
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
he-
bro, you a rocker. I was like, bro, you look fire rocking a
But
beard.
look,
Pause.
hey, you know he a model, right? He the PCA model.
Is he?
Yeah. Got the creased jeans, the nice shirt tucked in, well dressed. He can walk through mud and it's gonna separate like the Red Sea.
Whoa.
I'm telling you,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I've seen it time and time
I
again.
wish you could heal Paul Sniffles.
That's what I wish.
I'm not talking no more.
You know what's great though is like you do have more of a deeper voice right now. So I don't know why you're not taking advantage
Hey,
of it.
yeah, I was about to say, you want to know what you should do? You should get on YouTube Live. You know how the jazz person have that
Like
rasp?
ASMR. You could
Yeah.
just- yeah.
Yeah, you can
that.
do that. You can do that.
First
The
of all,
jazz version of that.
now see, dog, this is why I hate when y'all focus stuff on me. Cause
Why?
now I have to be honest. All right, so to be honest with you, I've been on YouTube to figure out how like to get like a deeper voice. You know, like
You just
exercise
gotta
your
practice.
voice.
Oh.
Just gotta
Yeah,
practice.
it is like a vocal exercise though.
Yeah, you
have to
gotta
like
How do
practice.
you do it?
Bye.
No, I want to know.
Oh, now you embarrassed? You the one that brought it up.
Do you have to drink something?
It's more. I think last time I checked, I mean, because everybody has a different philosophy. The one video that I looked at, you had to. It's like the way you had to talk from your diaphragm, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. It was just like the way your airflow is as far as you're talking. When you gotta like kind of like see if you can just reach down in the belly of your soul type stuff.
Like
so you've
the
been practicing?
like the guy who sang with the Temptations. You want it that low?
No,
Like Boys to Men low.
no,
Ooh,
no,
yeah.
just lower than what my normal
Bro,
voice
no.
is.
But you got like a deep voice already.
No, it's not.
I don't know, man.
It's just right now because I'm like under the weather that you don't want to give me respect for.
Yeah,
This
I'm not
ain't.
giving
I'm
you
not.
respect.
You trying to be. You
I
want me to
feel
be like
so-
Michael Jordan in the flu game?
It feels like you just started blowing your nose. Cause look,
Dude,
that
literally.
was that trash can empty?
No.
I don't-
Well,
it
we
was-
emptied this trash can out early. Like it was full of tissues because me and Gabby's been fighting a cold and stuff.
Oh.
Gabby, don't throw Gab in here.
Well, she started it.
You-
She was talking
You,
fine.
She started it.
exactly my point,
she-
She's bouncing back because she's getting like breathing treatments. I'm
Bro.
stuck with like Theraflu and
bro.
cough drops.
bro. Look, don't let him lie. He was sitting in that corner over there on his laptop. He did not
Quiet.
do that once.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden he hit record. Now he got to blow his nose.
Oh, my sniffles.
Ain't no sympathy coming on his end.
Yeah.
You can stop it. No sympathy.
I really want to. I'm gonna look up those videos because I want to see how to deepen.
You know that guy that sings Silent Night on that Christmas song? You know how deep his voice is? Is that how deep you want it?
Like Bing Crosby.
No, I just want to look deeper than what my normal voice is.
Or the dude that played Green, he played John Coffey in Green Mile. Do you want it like that?
I want it. Man, you know what? I'm gonna have to call y'all in the morning, like when I got that morning breath.
Nah, we
And I
don't
wake
want
up,
that. We
Cause
don't
my
want
voice
that.
is
Don't
deep.
call me in the morning.
That
Just-
morning.
What are you gonna tell me?
Yo, I'm not supposed to be talking. Y'all leave me alone.
What are you gonna say?
Huh?
What are you gonna say when
Be
you
like,
call?
like, good morning, posters.
Good morning, what?
Pot-
Posters?
Yeah, potsters.
Oh, Podsters.
Yeah, potsters.
I don't know if I
Like, good morning.
Yeah, that I think I'm gonna have to call the police if you do that.
Hey yo.
You're like, good morning.
Exactly.
Rise
Why?
and
Why are you
grind.
giving me a good? Why are you calling
Rise
me,
and
giving me
grind.
a good morning message? That it feels rushed a little bit. Feels rushed.
Yeah, very much.
It's too soon
So,
in a
yeah.
relationship.
It's too soon. Gotta ease into it.
God.
We can't even meet up at a coffee joint. See what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
He just rushing
You guys
into
having
it.
secret meetings?
I thought you
Oh,
told him.
man.
I thought you told him.
Oh man,
You ain't tell him?
We got secret meetings.
He ain't tell you? Oh man.
No, he didn't. That's
Uh,
all right.
Sad case,
It's all
bro.
good. I understand.
Sad case, bro.
Cool.
Sad case. I told him to tell you. I guess he ain't tell you. Yeah. Right now in your playlist, who you listening to? Like, who's your top 5 artists you listen to right now?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you, because the thing is, like, most of the time I just put it on, because my drive from work to home is less than 5 minutes, so like music, I don't really get too much into it, and then if I'm maybe PlayStation, I'll just hit a random playlist. So there's nobody specific. What about you?
Right now, I've been listening to a lot of Talib Kweli. Oh man, you gotta listen to him.
Is he good?
Yeah, Talib Kweli. You listen to Logic. You know who Logic is? That's Logic. He was Logic before Logic came along. So I'm listening to him.
I feel like I know him.
You need to check him out.
I feel like I've never heard the name said out loud,
You,
and I can read the name. You gotta.
I got my second one I've been listening to a lot was Most Def,
Love most of
Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, and Benny the Butcher.
No Fuji's.
I listen to the Fugees, but me personally, I just like Lauryn Hill. Because when she's by herself, she says a lot more than she did when she was with the Fugees.
So with Lauryn Hill, I want to listen to her, but I don't know if this is true. I just remember reading that she didn't want white people listening.
I never read that. Heck, I never seen that.
Yeah. Oh man, it was a thing. Because I remember reading it, and I was like, oh, well, I guess that's it for me.
No, it's
Like,
not. It's not.
But
it for
I mean, I
you.
still listen to her.
Yeah, I never heard that before. That's weird.
But
This-
I mean, it might have been something taken out of context.
It could have been.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. How racist smear campaign derailed her career.
That's crazy, yo.
Swear she doesn't hate white people in epic personal essay. So yeah, but okay, well, cool.
Listen to it.
I
Listen,
can listen to her now.
listen to it anyway.
Yeah.
Because I mean, between her and Erykah Badu, they're at the
This is
top of the
so
list.
good. So good.
At the top of the list, and I mean, they should be higher than what they really are
Yeah.
for what they did for women in general.
Hold on. A magical voice is wanting to speak.
Can I say one more thing?
Speak
With,
on it.
with Lauryn Hill, have you heard her? She was featured on, I want to say, Nas's King Disease 2. I forgot what song it was. I want to say it was him, and I want to say Eminem and her.
See, I got that album. I just haven't listened to it yet.
Her, like, she came in hitting, like, and the way she came in was like she ain't never left. Like
Yeah,
she was sliding on the track
That's good.
big time.
I mean, she deserves credit. There's a lot of women that deserve credit that don't get it. Like,
yeah, a ton, especially in the rap industry.
yeah, because like me, I like MC Light and Queen Latifah because I
Yeah.
mean they really be talking if you just listen to what they're saying.
DeBrat was actually really
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
Yeah,
When
but
her-
I mean, unless you like are hypersexualized, like Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion and who else?
Cardi B.
Cardi B, like they get more airplay and I guess noticeable.
Noticeable.
Then like, well, I don't know. DeBrat was in Kazam, so I mean that was pretty.
Yeah, and Jermaine Dupri helped her out too.
Yeah. So
Speaking of that, Jermaine Dupri and Diddy decided to do a versus together. Who y'all going with? Because they both helped a lot of people in a lot of groups.
Who?
Diddy and Jermaine Dupri.
Diddy.
Diddy, why?
I mean, he had big. He had Biggie Smalls.
That's the only reason you
That's
going
all
with
he
that.
needs.
That's
Bad
all he
boy.
needs.
Bad boy for life.
What about you, Weeks?
I just think that's hard, and the reason why is because I want to go with Diddy, but I think there's something about JD that is
You're big into B2K.
no. It's the fact that it's always the ones that's been slept on.
That's
It's the
been
one that's
coming out.
always outperforming the one that we have thought was going to just
Because
slaughter it.
a lot of people thought Mario was just gonna sleep. Mario did not happen. Did not happen.
Mario. Alden?
Mario, yes, he did. He handled business.
Yeah, Mario. I always liked Mario.
He handled business.
But I mean, so like, I like Jermaine Dupri, but I think if you look at Diddy versus him, I mean, it's not even I don't think it's a competition.
Hey, hold on. Can I go back to something real quick? What he talked about, well, with the female rappers. I think the sad thing about it is the fact that they're the ones that you mentioned are like now the lost, that basically the ancestors that have been forgotten.
hmm
Because and that's the horrible thing about it. Because if we really want to be honest, they don't until now they don't give female rappers the respect they deserve.
They should.
And then when you really think about it, unfortunately, I think your MC Likes, your Queen Latifahs, I think all of them are going to be the ones that they won't get their flowers until, of course, the passing of them.
I will say this: the BET Hip Hop Awards did honor MC Light one year. She did get her flowers then, but I still think it could be more done for female rap artists.
Oh,
I
Missy
think-
Elliott.
I think
That's another one.
I think I didn't mean to cut you off. I think like MC Light should have gotten what Diddy got. I think the Lifetime Achievement Award. I think she should have got that.
I think Diddy got it just because of what he did overall. Because I know he started in the 90s and he's still going. And he ventured out of music as well. So I think that's why he got it as well. And to go back to what Kevin said, when you said Missy Elliott, when it come to female rappers, she's number one in a lot of people's eyes.
You know
I mean,
what?
it's kind of hard to. Who would you compare to her? Because she laid a foundation out that's hard to follow.
She's one of the ones that we talked about episodes ago that with your Jay-Z's and your Lil Wayne that they are out of this world.
Right.
And I think that's what set her, because for example, and I'm gonna just say this before you finish, what really threw me off and when I knew the generation is lost from like the real legends of hip hop and music was when she got I forgot what setting it was, but it was a concert that she shared a stage with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
And everybody was on Twitter like, oh my God, Katy Perry is giving this new artist
People said that?
yeah, bro. It was
Oh, that's
it
weird.
was like all over Twitter. It was like, yo, what the freak is going on with this generation? Like, this is a legend. Like, Katy Perry should be honored, but it was like vice versa. Like,
I think she was honored. I think Twitter would make it seem like she wasn't.
Yeah, man.
I feel like Katy Perry was honoring Missy Elliott.
Twitter.
it may have it could have been that, but it didn't seem that way.
Well, because Twitter made it seem like that.
Yeah, we got to be careful on what we feed in on social media.
Well, I mean, what more do you want Katy Perry to do?
No. It's one of those situations where most people would not say nothing because they expect y'all to know who she is. Like, I know, like in like older, when you see older concerts and events, like say for instance they'll bring James Brown on stage and it's a new generation. They be like James Brown, original rock and roll artist or whatever. And they be like, okay, now we know who he is. Most people ain't doing research on Missy. Cause Missy's just dropping single. At the time when that happened, Missy wasn't really dropping singles like talking about. She was just enjoying her life. Then when she came back on the scene, now she looks slimmer. She looks younger. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And she's dropping a little bit of music here and there. But I don't think, and the sad thing about it, Twitter, Facebook, they do speak for a majority of the people. Like the retweets and the comments that was in that thing, it was like, yo, I can't believe this number of people did not know this was like Missy the alien Elliott. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people don't
Lil'
don't do
Kim
their
was one,
research.
too.
Yeah,
Lil' Kim,
nah, man. Like, oh my God,
Eve.
why? Speaking on Lil' Kim, and I'm gonna get on Eve because she needed to be up there too. Why did she do that to herself? Have you seen Lil' Kim lately?
the plastic surgery.
Man, bro, she looked like that refrigerator.
Like a ghoul.
Literally.
Yeah, look on your phone.
Look
Look
her
it up.
up.
Okay, all right.
She.
Look her
I
up.
don't know why she did the nip and tuck for. It's mind boggling.
The crazy thing about it, she was very attractive when she first came out. Like there was nothing wrong with her. To me, she was flawless. So it's like what, and like we said a while back, what type of influence did you have to think that you should change your outlook? Because I hate to say it, but you look worse. You don't look better than what you was. I can understand if you was horrible and you upgraded, but you downgraded. You went from an iPhone to a Nokia flip phone with a snake on it.
You guys know Gru from Despicable Me? That's the kind of body type. Like the way this outfit looks. But yeah, her plastic, wow, that's crazy.
He's
She doesn't
gonna get
even
us
look
canceled.
like herself.
Don't get us canceled.
Can't get us
Huh?
canceled when everybody
No,
already
I mean
been
her
on it.
her outfit looks like something Gru would wear.
But
But yeah, man, that's crazy.
that's her.
That didn't even look like her.
Absolutely not.
Is she using skin lightener too?
Man, yeah, she bleached her skin.
Yeah, I can see that. That's crazy.
It's like, why? Now, is your body your choice, but why? You didn't need that.
I mean, if she feels better about herself, I'm not gonna. She might feel better about herself.
I
And
get-
I mean, who am I to talk about looks? I'm just saying, she doesn't even look like the same.
I mean, I'm not the best looking man in the world, but I'm not going as far as doing what she done.
You think you would if you had the money?
No. I'm happy in my skin that I'm in.
Would you get hair?
Would I get hair? No. Once
Would
it's
you-
once it's
Would you do
gone, it's
beard
gone.
treatment?
Beard treatment?
No,
Mm-mm.
man, you should.
Mm-mm.
Kind of cool.
It got to come from here on his own. I always said whatever Christ has for me is for me. That's what I always said. So if you want my hair to go, he let me
You
get
were
it for
just asking for money earlier. The Lord wasn't giving you that money.
Hey, look, I'm about to say this.
I hate when he turned into like a conservative Christian.
Look, what it say? Asking it shall be given. Well, I'm asking for it. There it is.
Oh no.
I'm asking for it. What you say, Weeks? Oh, you said Eve.
Mm-hmm.
What about Eve makes her stand out? We know, but to you, what makes her stand out?
I mean, she's really good. I think she wasn't on like top tier like Lil' Kim and all that, but I mean, she's definitely. I mean, I thought about her like as a female rapper. Would you consider? Yeah, she's. a
Yeah,
rapper.
yeah. She was a rapper. When she was with the Rough Riders, she was making noise.
Oh, that's right, man. I love the Rough Riders.
Yeah. When she was with them, when they was out, man. When DMX had his head straight, Lord bless his soul, he was, man, he dropped 2 albums and they both went platinum in the same year. How many rappers you know has done that?
What? I'm sure we could think of some.
Who?
I'll have to wait. So,
He said go platinum in the same year.
The
the
same
same
year.
year?
He
Same
dropped
year.
2 albums in the same year. They both went platinum.
I bet you there's somebody. There's got to be.
They out there, but I mean, were they making noise like those 2 albums were?
Who made 2 platinum in
Look
a
at
single
Weeks.
year?
Week's curious too.
That's a crazy stat.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I wonder, the baby? No. No. DMX is one. But I don't know anybody else.
And that, see what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Ooh.
So we got DMX.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said Kanye. No? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no album right now is going to go platinum because most albums are...
Stream. Now, I'm going to say this. A lot of people not releasing albums. They just releasing singles and they doing numbers. Just like when Tiger came out with
But it's hard to...
Taste. When he came out with Taste, that really did numbers.
Yeah, but none are going to be like... I mean, because nobody buys albums as much anymore.
No.
So, I mean, you're not going to
You want to know something? A lot of people are going back to vinyls now.
Mm-hmm.
I started buying some vinyls.
Have you?
Yeah,
What
I
vinyls?
got a couple vinyls. I got The Weeknd, Starboy. That's one of my favorite albums. Starboy by The Weeknd. Then I got Tyler, the Creator, Call Me When You Get Lost.
It's a good album.
I got Logic, Bobby Tarantino 3. Then I got Under Pressure vinyl, his very first album.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking for The Incredible True Story and I found one, but I'm not about to pay what they asking for. Yeah.
I do think they still make albums. I think everybody's just chasing that hit single. Everybody wants to have that number one song on TikTok.
Yeah, no, they still make albums, but I don't think any album is going to be... Nobody's buying albums themselves.
Shit streaming wise.
Like, I mean, yes.
Physical copies. Do you... Like in these newer cars, my Bronco don't have a CD player. It's all phone wise, Bluetooth.
Oh, you talking about like
Physical
actual
copies.
physical copies?
Yeah.
See, I thought you were talking about like just buying albums off of
But
iTunes.
even then,
No,
too,
physical
but
copies.
Even digitally, I don't think... You
They
gotta-
do.
But not platinum size.
What you mean platinum
Like,
size?
platinum amount. Like, nobody's going to go platinum off of digital sales
Ooh.
as quickly as they used to. Like, I mean, I can't even think.
I do see what you're saying. The era of listening has changed.
It has.
But-
Because you can have a hit sing. You can come out with one song, a single, and you can sell 10 million. Boom. You just went diamond off with a single. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you can do that with singles, what's the point of coming out with a full length album when you can just eat off singles?
And that's what I was about to get at. Like, it's just the fact that I think people do. I think albums are still bought or whatever. I just think now
It just
the
depends.
artistry, they're chasing singles
It
more.
depends who you are.
Yeah, because you really think about it. I'd rather just put my all in a single than put my all on an album. Like, because right now there's not a lot of hot albums out right now. There's like Tory Lanez said, there's a lot of albums that's mid.
Yeah.
Like they're trash.
Right.
So I do, since I'm starting to understand what was said, I do agree.
So speaking on singles, who you think is the queen and king of selling singles?
I really don't know because I really haven't thought about it like that. I really haven't.
Selling singles?
Singles, yes.
Like it could be, cause I know Chris Brown, he came out with an album, and he said I didn't even drop this as a single, and it went platinum. So and once he said that, I looked it up, and it's him, Flo Rida, as far as males, and I forget who the third person was.
Oh, no.
I got one. I think this just came to my head. I haven't really thought about it. I'm just using a name that really came to my head.
You're sick.
I think the yeah, you hear it in my voice. The singles king, I think is Tyga.
Tyga?
I think Tyga, far as male.
You think...
Bro, Tyga, far as a single, yes. Cause his last singles, we can start from like Rack City. It blew up.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know a Tyga song after Rack City.
We're done.
You want to know something? When he dropped Taste, he brought his name. He back in the limelight. Cause I'm gonna be honest, it was one song off of Hotel California that I really jammed out, and it wasn't Rack City. I think it was Loose Off the Goose, is what I was listening to.
Paul's looking up Tyga songs. Are you looking up Tyga songs?
I mean, there gonna be some more that slip my mind, so I do want to know.
Yeah, because I couldn't think. I mean, recent. I mean,
He just dropped a new song called Sunshine. It's just a remake of Lil Flip's Sunshine. It's decent. It's okay.
that's crazy. That song's old enough to.
Yeah. And Flip's in the video.
Is he?
Yep, Flip's in the video. I wish he had a verse, but he's in the video.
We were talking about that the other day. Remember? Did you ever watch Beefs?
With T.I. and Lil Flip.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. That,
No, Lil Flip had him though, cause T.I. like his like leprechaun thing, but like that's what Lil Flip was doing at that time, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I mean, Lil Flip got him with some of the stuff he did. But I used to watch Beef all the time. Like there was like 3 different that I remember. I didn't watch.
My favorite ones was Flip, T.I., 50, and Ja Rule, cause they is on there.
Trigger.
And and Nelly and Chingy.
Yeah, but Nelly and Chingy, it's like, I mean,
It was just at the point
I don't
at
even
that.
know what Beef like song that they had.
Well, it wasn't music wise. What Chingy was saying is that when he dropped his single Right There, he said he started blowing up so much that Right There. Yeah, that's.
You know what?
He be right there.
Right
Here this Google.
You can't say it.
He said that song started blowing up so much he started getting more hype than Nelly, and Nelly started blocking him from going on tour and all that. He said that's how the beef started. Of course, Nelly said that's not how the beef started. So it was back and forth and all that crap.
Yeah.
Nelly had his own beef with Saint Lunatics at the time. He wasn't worried about Chingy.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's why they not together no more.
They're not together anymore?
No.
I'm finding out all this news.
What they
so
say on
late.
TikTok? Stop the cap.
Yeah.
Ali and
Murphy Lee?
Ali. He said him and Murphy still on talking terms, but it was Ali and it was one more person that he had business problems with, and he just said it came down to money. But he said they didn't want to put the work in.
I mean, they spent a lot of money on that Tip Drill music video. So
Oh, there was another one too. What's her name was making diss tracks about him. Making writing diss songs about him. It was Murphy Lee's, I think their cousin. And yeah, he was like, yo, this trifling that you work with us in the studio, but you go to another studio and make diss records about me.
Yeah.
So when he said that was part of the fallout, because when he confronted Murphy Lee and them about it, they was like, why are you making a big deal out of it? Like, why are you tripping? And he was telling him, like, just handle it, because this is like disrespectful.
yeah.
Especially when I'm funding everything.
Yeah, we didn't know who they was till Nelly came out. We seen them in the EI video and
Batter Up.
Batter
yeah,
Room.
Batter
Batter
Up,
Up.
and
Oh my
we seen them in Air Force Ones and all that. When Air Force Ones dropped, everybody thought they needed a pair of Air Force Ones. My goodness.
Yeah, that's true. But I like Murphy Lee. I may have liked Murphy Lee at a certain point more than Nelly.
The only
I believe it.
Yeah, because I liked Murphy Lee. I like what the hook gonna be.
yeah, off what
Um,
Murphy's Law.
Yeah, the whole album is good. I think that album's kind of.
I don't understand how some of these rappers they have a great debut album and it's just like they drift away. You're not gonna ride that wave because I'm gonna ride it as long as I can.
Rough Rider.
I mean,
Well, yeah. Nelly. See it. Well, Beef. So I liked Beef because I liked seeing. They didn't really get. Well, they did get into NWA and Ice Cube.
Yep.
With 100 Miles of Running and all that.
Mhm.
But then they did Ice Cube with the West Coast Connection.
Yeah.
And who was it? Was it Common? I He was calm.
Him and Common did have a beef.
Yeah, and it was really like, and that's one I can't imagine still a thing,
No.
especially
Nah.
because Common had an issue with. No, I think Ice Cube had an issue with Common being a West Coast rapper, but
Yeah.
on the East Coast.
Yeah,
was
they
weird.
squashed that. They squashed that.
Okay, good.
Then it was Snoop versus New York.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
New York ain't got love for Snoop Dogg.
Then let it be known then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Them were weird times, man.
You really think about it; those was like the highlight times of like hip hop,
Yeah,
especially when going on to later on in the years when Outkast won the award and
they got
Andre 3000
booed.
said, "Hey, South got something to say."
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? So I those are like pivotal hip hop moments that it don't matter what you do, you can't. I don't know if anything around this time that's been happening has ever to top that. Far as the
because now
culture.
it's like now everybody's just cohesive. Everybody wants to be like we're all in the rap community, so they don't want to. I mean, they still have their like East Coast rap, South rap, West Coast, Midwest rap, like Kanye. Is Kanye Midwest rap anymore,
I don't know.
or is he West Coast now more? Yeah. What would you consider it? Just North? Illinois is Midwest. Where would you put Illinois?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, it's north of Missouri.
Mm-hmm. Oh
We
Lord.
just blew his mind.
Here we go.
I mean, I've been there. You go Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois. Dang. High school dropout was able to school you on some geography. How'd you not know Chicago was?
Look, he probably think Texas is the biggest state in the United States.
It's the biggest state.
Yeah, it is Alaska. He looked it up.
So is it Midwest?
No, that's more to me. That's close to Central.
What? That's Midwest.
So Louisiana's Midwest.
No, 30 South, baby.
But that to me like this geography, this geographical area don't make sense to me.
What makes sense about it though?
But yeah, where does you would call it central? This
What?
Let me tell you something. Looking at the map from Texas on up, I would consider that Midwest.
Google is Illinois in the Midwest. Because I would consider that 100% Midwest.
I'm pretty sure it is Midwest.
Because you would consider, I mean, you could probably consider Indiana Midwest. I think it's definitely Midwest. There's no way.
Yeah, it
It says Midwest?
it says Midwest. Midwestern is what it's saying.
Yes. I mean, just think of like the NBA conferences. You'll see it.
Yeah, he's right.
Like the Bulls.
They
But
are.
I mean, if you really think about it, just geographically, that's stupid.
Yeah, in our eyes it is, but we don't make that call.
Just like I wouldn't consider like Virginia the South.
I don't see how they the South.
Yeah, they're pretty north.
I don't get it. Mm-hmm. Look at him trying to get a little history on us.
They be sick, but I know my history.
Oh, you smarter than a fifth grader. Here you go.
yeah. Doesn't know Chicago, like Illinois is in the Midwest, but knows where what.
I mean,
colonies.
okay, all right, bro. If you all right, if you want to be,
I didn't come up with it.
I just no, I know. Just when you think about it, and it's one of them situations when you get older, you really think about what you've been taught in school a little bit. It's like, yo, that just sounds so stupid.
Yeah.
Midwest, because it's closer to the east than anything.
What?
It is.
Illinois?
It's closest to the east than freaking Midwest to me.
Wait, but how do you go from central to it's more east now? You can't do that.
I said it's closer to the east than it would be
But
Midwest.
you said it was central.
I said I would put that. I thought it was central
But there's
because
but there's no.
I'm thinking it's time zones though. I was thinking of it as a time zone
it's
perspective.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I said. I'm thinking of it as I see. I
Yeah.
forgot the Midwest and all that. I was thinking of it as a time zone.
Do
Yeah.
you know all the time zones?
Pacific, Central,
Mountain.
Eastern.
Mountain.
They got mountain.
Mountain.
That's what
See, that's what
I'm
I'm
gone.
saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think mountain time is what, like Colorado and all that. Yeah, I was about to say because they got mountains and all that crap.
Crazy. That's the crazy thing about it. We're gonna go with what was it, the Rocky Mountains or the Appalachian Mountains? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, we do,
well, once on the East Coast.
And one's on the West Coast.
and
You see what I'm saying? Like this is, you really think about it, it's stupid.
But that's time zones.
Shut
we weren't
up.
We weren't talking about time zones. I agree with you. I feel like it should be something different than mountain.
like what?
Paul's got all the ideas.
I mean,
What would you call it, Paul?
What?
Mountain time.
I mean, I'm gonna just use it as like a compass, east, west, and south.
it's not
and
that
north.
simple.
But that you can't do south. South time?
We.
What time is it? South time?
Oh, you talking about time zones?
Yeah.
I said instead of mountain, what would you call it? Because you said it's stupid because there's different mountains.
Because like you said, you got Pacific.
I
you got
would
Central.
have one portion, let's say one fraction of the state or of the country, strictly east, middle strictly central, the other side strictly west.
So you would just.
I
get
would
rid
not
of
do no
mountain.
mountain,
You
no
would just
mountain.
get rid of it.
Yeah,
Everybody's on central.
yeah. What's the point of having a land, basically like an actual? Well, should I say
But
landmark?
I mean, in a way, that's going to be hard because California time is totally different than a lot of other states. You got to think about that as well.
Now you about to have me look up time zones in the European and Asian the reason why I say is because they have a lot of mountains.
Yeah.
They don't be like
But,
Mountain
I
Europe
mean,
East and Mountain Europe West and
a
nothing
lot
like
of
that.
it has to do with how many hours you get sunlight.
Like Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska's
30 days.
in some
Night.
yeah, I was about to say in some months in Alaska it don't go dark.
Bro,
You mean it doesn't go light?
No,
no, it don't go dark.
it don't go dark.
It be
And then it doesn't
it be
go light.
day
There's once-
it be day 24 hours.
It doesn't
daytime.
go.
That's right. That's right. But then they do the reverse too.
Yeah, they do have that as
Yeah.
well. So
That
you
sounds
see what I'm
fun.
saying? A lot of these times goes off the sun. Look at this dude.
I hate like you see this is why I hate that the freaking hold on, guys, these
Oh, my sniffles.
This dude. But yeah,
Dang, he's about to have an aneurysm.
you seen him, huh?
gotta try to hold that sneeze.
Yeah.
But that's why you can't really. I guess that's why they got it set up like it is, because some states have more sunlight than others.
Yeah.
So
Hey, the Romans messed it up for everybody.
why?
Yeah, I mean, because you really think about it. Where did the calendar come from? The months of the year from Rome, right?
I thought it came from the Mayans.
The calendar, the name, like I mean, the months.
Oh, months. Oh yeah. Okay, months. Yeah.
Like for example, what is the eighth month of the year? In a year, what's the 8th month? August, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Oct? October, Oct. 8 sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really think about it, it's all confusing.
Yeah. Well, to some people.
It's just stupid.
Well, at the time they didn't think it was so. They thought they was doing something fantastic.
I'm not trying to make this seem like a. Well, you know what? I am gonna go after the civilizations. They made it seem like Romans were like the most superior for us. Everything, literature, art, like algebra, arithmetic, geometry, astrology.
Well, I mean,
Like-
at one part of time they was one of the most feared nations.
I mean, well, as far as the military, I mean, army, but far as the agriculture and stuff, I don't think that they were. it's one of them things where you have. This is just my opinion. It's one of them things where when you have enough power, you can set any type of agenda you want to. You can set it because you think about it when what was it when Alexander the Great was ruler. He about conquered the whole world.
He was close.
Yeah, so it's like you can when you buy dang near half the whole world in your palm of your hand, you can change everything.
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't the only one that was real close to doing it.
No, I was just saying. I was using him as an example.
Yeah, because Napoleon was real close too, but a lot of his men died of sickness and all that. Imagine losing half your men to sickness, and you like, well, crap, can't do what I wanted.
Imagine starting a war because you had a short temper.
Yeah. I wonder who
That was a
is.
bad joke.
I know, I caught it. I
Wait,
caught
what?
it.
Imagine starting wars because you had a short temper.
Yeah. Who's that?
Bye.
Who are we talking about?
Napoleon.
He was short.
Oh,
He was short.
that's
So
right. That's right. Sorry, I fell short.
yes, you did. That you did.
Me? What did I do? I didn't know what you were talking about. That was your joke, though. I'm sorry.
He mad you didn't catch it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's the sickness
Yeah.
getting to him.
The-
Crime, shame. I did. I thought we hit them all. I did hit them all. What's the time frame? What we got?
55 minutes.
55 minutes. Don't even feel like it.
Yeah, it flew by.
Hey, you know what? Oh, I think I almost had the flu too. Anyway, hey,
I wish you would have said you had it. Yeah, I wouldn't be right here today.
Yeah.
no, but I do want to correct something. Not nothing y'all said or did, but we was talking before you showed up,
Okay.
and when we was talking about her retirement, Serena's,
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was done. I didn't know she was competing in the U.S. Open.
Yeah, because I saw that the other day, and like it was Tiger Woods was there.
Tiger Woods, like it was,
Man,
it was
hey, it was a packed house. Tiger Woods, Mike Tyson,
Zendaya.
Zendaya, Offset was there. It was a lot of people, big names there. I should have been there. Imagine them ticket prices though.
Oh yeah.
Ooh wee. Even nosebleeds was probably
But
outrageous.
that's the sad thing about it. When you got people who are really fans of sports, just because celebrities are coming out, you are robbing true fans of that experience. Because you know how many like normal average people would love to, like, if this was a final match, to go to her final tournament, just because they love her from the get go. But then you got people who they're just like, I just want to experience it. I want to say I went. But you got people that really wants to go but can't afford to go.
Yeah.
Like, for example, imagine how many people wanted to show up at the Olympics for Usain Bolt last run at the Olympics.
Yeah. But I don't think I think that's like, I mean, if they're wanting to go support their friend, I don't think that's bad. Like, you're not taking a seat away from somebody as much as you're like, I want to see my friend's their last game. So I don't think that's bad.
I just don't like the inflation of prices when it comes to.
Yeah, but I don't
like,
think that
super-
celebrities have anything. I think it's
It-
her last match, like her last.
Yeah.
tournament.
The organization. And not only that, you gotta look at the outside of that as well. Some people stay in town. The hotels, they jacking up prices, restaurants jacking up prices. Like, it's just crazy. Imagine if the Super Bowl was held in New Orleans. Imagine that.
Well, I mean,
The inflation.
wait, I'm about to say it did with Beyonce.
Huh?
Hey, I'm about to say it did with Beyonce. And that was Ray Lewis last season with the Ravens before he
Yeah.
retired.
I mean, it ain't, and to be honest with you, it ain't even got to be your last match. I was looking at some Bruno Mars tickets. The nosebleeds were $800. Now imagine what it is by the stage.
Yeah.
And
I guess I do see what you said. I guess it's expected.
it's to be expected because they a household name. Either I'm going to buy the seat or somebody else going to buy it.
Yeah, it's gonna go either way.
Either way, he's going to sell, she's going to sell. So either you buy it or you don't.
I guess it's one of them situations where it's like, okay, you could have had when she was, just for example, when she was at her best, you could have easily jacked up prices. But this is her last ride.
Yeah.
Let people who
And they're
really are a fan of her get that opportunity.
If
But-
you're a real
because-
fan, you're
but-
gonna pay it.
No, but you got to realize, but this is where you reach the realistic thing of life, because no matter if you're a real fan or not, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it.
I agree.
And that's what sucks,
I agree.
because it's like now, but the sad thing about it, I think they coincide with each other. What I mean by that is the fact that, like you said, the organization has something to do with it. And I think the fact that the people who, for example, Serena is going to draw to this is going to amp up the prices.
But again, I can't be mad if a celebrity show up. They a fan too. Who to say Tiger Woods isn't her biggest fan? He can afford a ticket, no doubt.
Yeah.
But it's up to us if we want to go to do what we got to do to get there. We don't have to get the most expensive seat. It might hurt our pockets if we get a normal seat that's comfortable, but it is what it is.
What if I can allow? But if I can allow pushback on that, what about the people who, all of a sudden, like for me, like when we was talking about her retirement, I didn't know she was going to the U.S. Open. So what happened is like somebody that has the mindset of me as a fan that be like, yo, I didn't get to see you. Would love to see you. Bam, she's at the U.S. Open. Well, let me look at the prices. Well, God, dog, I definitely can't go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a double-edged sword no matter how
I
you
do
look
see what
at
you're
it.
saying.
It's a double-edged sword because she's going to draw who she's going to draw, and she draw big names out. We seen that. Whether she win or lose, she's going to bring out the people.
Now you got me. I think later on I'm gonna look up how much tickets were for Kobe's last season.
I think man, his for his last game, the tickets was outrageous. I seen one go on sale when this before he passed, sold for $300,000. He was still living, so imagine if they do that now.
Or if LeBron retires,
No, not even to retire. Imagine, dude, check this out. Imagine how much money the tickets will be when they project him to get the all-time scoring record at a certain game.
Yeah,
Imagine how much the ticket's gonna be for that game.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
That's gonna be ridiculous.
it's a historic night. So, and not only that, Michael Jordan hasn't played in what, almost 25 years, give or take. And his '98 Bulls jersey just sold online for thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So
I was surprised. I was expecting maybe 2 or 3 mil.
now, if a ring would probably
Yeah,
bring that
maybe,
in.
But, nah, I don't know.
But not a game used jersey. Now, if it was signed, yeah, probably.
He died? Oh,
yeah, you getting whatever you want then. That's just like when people first heard Kobe passed, what they did, bought all his jerseys and shoes up.
Oh,
And that
I do see what you're saying, but I just think that I'm still surprised, autograph or not, a game worn jersey went away that low.
but you got to think about it. It's the want.
Yeah, and they sold it probably at the wrong time.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's the want. Now, if let's say the Bulls win a title this year, then they came out and try to sell it. Yeah, you probably can get close to $1 million, but then again, you got to realize whoever you go through, they're gonna take a certain percentage of that. So it could have sold more for 300. They could have probably just walked away with that.
Yeah.
But like Kev said, it's a right time and place for that, and I don't think it was the right time for that.
yeah, like I wouldn't sell, like if I had like Action Comics #1, like Superman's first ever comic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sell it right now.
No, because
I would
it's
wait one till a new Superman movie was coming out, where it's height of the popularity, and then I'd wait till the world wasn't falling, like collapsing.
right.
Maybe-
and you probably don't even have to wait till a new Superman movie coming out. You could probably wait when Black Adam drops in November.
It's true.
Hey, maybe if it was a Jordan NFT, it would have sold for over $1 million or something.
Nah, I think NFTs are going quick. Like I don't think they're gonna stick around.
I don't think they will
haven't
either.
heard much about it either. But when they was here, they was making a lot. But going back on what you said, it's a right time and place. Like right now, Marvel and DC are at the height. So whenever animation wise, yeah,
I don't know about that.
animation wise,
Yeah.
I'm about to say they been at the bottom.
Yeah, they-
DC been at the bottom with animation.
yeah.
I think
I
You
don't
think
there's
Marvel
there
is-
has not been a good DC animated movie since Dark Knight Returns. The
Baloney.
Killing Joke, trash.
Come on, man. So
Killing Joke was
So
trash.
Marvel is making better animation than DC. Now live
Is
action,
does What If count as animation?
that's animation.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
Harley Quinn is good.
I was just about to say,
Harley Quinn's good. So I'll give you that.
besides What If, what other good animation have they made?
I don't know.
You can't. You can't.
But
Now live action, everybody know Marvel is better. I'm talking animation wise.
yeah,
DC is 10 times better animation wise than they are making live action films.
not anymore. I don't think Marvel is doing a ton of anime. I mean, what other animation are they What If
I think this is I think this could be a double headed sword right here.
why?
And the reason why is because the reason why maybe DC seems like they're doing like outstanding numbers animated because of Marvel is killing it live action.
But DC always had good animation before they really started coming in with the live
And
action.
I agree. I agree. DC was like untouchable animation.
But they
I
hit
do
a
agree
wall.
too with that.
They
Like
hit a wall. It's not. I have not seen a DC.
because the new Green Lantern movie they came out with, I forget what the actual title is. No, it's an animation. It's a It got
It's like CG.
no, it's animation. They just dropped the new Green Lantern movie.
Did
Yeah,
I mean, I believe you. I'm not gonna look it up. But
yeah. They just dropped the new Green Lantern movie and it's good. Now, is it on par with the Batman animations? No, but it would keep you occupied. It would keep you wanting more.
I mean, that Harley Quinn show's really good.
Yeah, it's
Harley-
nice.
It's really good.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's really, really good. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah,
So like DC's picking it up.
they
The Batman was really good.
yeah.
I enjoyed it. But
Like
mean,
I never seen a Batman or Superman movie flop. It's just when they venture off into
I don't know,
other
that first Justice League was.
I hate to say it.
but that wasn't a solo. That wasn't solo. That was a group.
I was.
That's true.
Well, never mind. Cause that would defeat. Cause since you said
But-
that, that'll throw me off.
Yeah, the first Justice League did, but the Zack Snyder
yeah.
cut. Yeah, why didn't they go with that? I
It's
don't know.
long. If they split it into two movies, which
They could
should've,
have.
They should have.
They could have.
But the villain, like, they really should have had just threw Darkseid in there.
So you
They were
think-
trying to rush it?
So do you think all the Batman movies were good?
The ones I've seen, yeah.
Would like animated or live action?
Live action.
In their own way, yeah. In their own way.
The ones I've seen. Now they said the one with George Clooney wasn't that great.
You've never seen that?
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh,
I was too young to judge it though.
oh. Rewatch it. It's not. Don't watch it as like you're gonna be watching the Batman or
Yeah.
Dark Knight, but watch it as like
Me,
it's like a live action cartoon.
like when I go in to see a movie, my expectations aren't high.
Yeah, don't put them high.
Never.
It's.
I don't
awful,
care what it is.
but it's fun.
I think that's what happened with me when I watched Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, my
'Cause to me, that was trash to me.
I can. Yeah,
It was trash.
It was.
yeah, because compared to the comics, it should have been 100 times better. But it's also who you have directing. Who's gonna give us what we really want? Like we telling you what we want, just do it. Just like when who owns Sonic? Paramount Studios owns Sonic.
Yeah.
You remember when they first dropped the Sonic trailer? How Sonic looked, his original.
Oh, they.
You
oh,
all seen when the audience came out and said, "Hey, we don't want that." How fast they pulled it and said, "All right, we're gonna listen."
But that's a rare instance.
Yeah,
It's
but
never.
If studios do what Paramount did, you know how much more money they can make.
But Marvel
I do
did
see
it
what you
too.
said, but it's like they knew they fluffed that one up.
They did.
Oh, yeah,
They
it was
knew that one.
They did.
creepy.
They did. He looked nothing like him. But they heard our cry, took another year off, and came back and delivered, and they was able to do better with a sequel as well.
Now they're doing a third one.
Exactly, and I think Shadow supposed to be in this one. Yo, that awesome.
As long as Idris Elba's in the next one, I'm cool.
He should be.
He was fun.
He should be.
Idris Elba.
He played Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Let me go back to this though.
Oh,
With the Superman and Batman, I think what ticked me off about that movie was, I guess, when they was laying back. I mean, Superman to rest, the rocks and sand started like levitating off his casket,
I like that.
and I was like,
It's a catch to it.
I
I'm
liked
like,
it,
alright.
but they really should have just left him for. So Justice League should have been split into two, and the first movie should have been the build up to Superman
Coming back.
coming back. Don't even hint at him coming back until they do what they did,
Yeah.
and then have Superman like kind of be the villain of the first
Mhm.
one, because
Yep.
he did freak out
He did until
Lois showed up.
See, I thought they was gonna bring his mother.
Oh my god,
They
that's so
should have.
stupid.
They should have brought his mother instead of Lois.
Martha.
They fumbled
Your
the
mom's
ball.
Martha too? I hated that so
That-
much. That was trash.
He said, "How do you know Martha?
How do you know my mom?
She's my mom is Martha too." And
Yeah.
but yeah,
Stupid.
they fumbled the ball on so many scenes on that. Why didn't they go with Zack's idea to begin with? I would never know. Then not only that, in his version,
Paul's fighting. He
then
wants
in
to
his
say
version they had Martian the Manhunter, and they actually gave the characters the right costumes instead of the ones they gave them in the first one. But it is what it is. It happened. We'll never see Darkseid come to life because they done scrapped that idea.
something. Yeah. They're trying to do the Flash and do like a Flashpoint.
Well, the Flashpoint movie is on hold because the main character
Yeah,
keep getting in
Ezra
trouble.
Miller is,
He's
just-
out here wilding out.
He's punching women and fighting
Doing
people.
all kind of things in jail, in and out. Now the movie's on pause, which I didn't like him as a Flash anyway.
Really?
I didn't like him
I
as a
liked him.
Flash,
He was
man.
fun.
He,
If they got the TV show one, I wouldn't mind that.
I always wonder why they never use the same character they use in the TV series in the
I don't
movies.
know. But I mean, with comics, like they all have universes. And
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say about studios listening to the audience with Doctor Strange. The guy who played Mr. Fantastic, people are like, "Yeah, we want him as," and they put him in there.
yeah. All you
So-
got to do, if they listen to us, we will go see it.
Yeah.
Just give us what we want, and we will go see it.
I got a question. What DC character do y'all think that's keeping DC afloat?
It's Batman and
It's
Superman.
Batman. Yeah, it's those, and
It-
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's those three. Now, what Black Adam? What is he going to do? Time will tell when November comes.
I don't think it's gonna do that great.
I
want it to.
can't say nothing.
I think The Rock himself is gonna sell it.
He
What if
is
it's
gonna
good?
sell it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if they can't go wrong to a certain degree because it's The Rock?
We
People
want-
is going to come for The Rock.
But we wanted him for years. We wanted
Yeah.
him.
as Lobo though.
So, but either way it go, if it flops, people still gonna be happy because it's like, yo, we got The Rock.
I don't know, man.
Thing is, it's a build up to Shazam and Black Adam coming together. So how they gonna introduce him in Shazam 2, I don't know, because they just got done filming, or they almost done filming that one.
I think they're done. Their trailer's out.
Okay, so then not only that, you got Dr. Fate, you got Hawkman. Is Hawkgirl in
The
that one?
whole Justice Society.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard for this to flop, but DC, I mean, it's
they'll find a
DC.
way.
It's
They'll find a
DC.
way.
I mean, I do see what you're saying. I think they're gonna find a way, but when it's just The Rock, when you got The Rock there, I mean, it is what it is.
I think that's going to be half of it. You're going to
That-
get some rock.
that's what I think.
but I don't think it's going to be enough to push. Like
I don't know all the actors out there, but if they had,
talk in that movie,
but what I'm saying is, even though I don't know like all the actors like y'all do, but if it was just somebody else that wasn't The Rock, and if it flopped, they're gonna get backlash. But if it's The Rock, it's one of the situations where if it's The Rock, all right, it's cool. We still got to see The Rock.
No, when Baywatch came out, they ran at his head. When Baywatch came out, yeah, they say he was a terrible.
flopped too.
Yeah, that
didn't
movie
do
flopped
anything.
hard. and they came at him sideways.
And it had Zac Efron in it.
Yeah, it had some names in there.
Well, let me say this. Outside of Baywatch, because I wasn't a Baywatch fan, but it was like, when you seen that, it was like, yeah, this is stupid. Like, why would you do
but
it?
it was a comedy. I think The Rock is great at playing The Rock. Like, The Rock will... I can watch The Rock in anything, but it's always going to be The Rock.
Yeah.
So, like...
It's not Dwayne Johnson with me.
Seeing him in Black Adam, I love DC, and I like that character, but I don't know if it's going to get me to go.
That's the thing. It was about...
You gonna fire stick it?
Huh?
You gonna fire stick it?
No. I'm just not going to watch it.
Okay. Well, maybe
Why
you'll
not?
catch it on bootleg to save
It
money.
just doesn't look good.
Like, I know the second trailer they came out with looks a whole lot better than the first one. They didn't show too much.
But I also don't like Shazam. Like, I don't care for Shazam.
I really didn't care for
It's weird.
Me either.
It's a kid.
Exactly. And he's going to be kiddish when he's an adult anyway.
Yeah, bro is like 27 now. It took that long for that movie to come out. So it's going to be weird. You got like this dude that just transforms in this older dude.
Yeah.
It's just weird. So yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah. It's crazy. But
Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes.
I think
that's it, folks.
I think
That fit.
Paul, do you want to say anything before leaving?
Nah, Paul, he's itching to hit drops. He hit one drop today.
That's true. Right at the beginning when Jeff Bezos shot you.
Well, I mean, I do have to do the Call Me King.
Go ahead, bro.
For the
ending.
ending.
Any of the drops?
Yeah, go
Nah,
ahead,
because
bro.
like for real though, y'all was podding.
Yeah.
Y'all was podding.
No, thank you.
So
It was mostly just making fun of you until you said something. So
you know what? If we blow up, I gotta look at these contract negotiations.
yeah,
I gotta see what percentage y'all gonna get. Yeah, I messed it up.
How
I
much- the
fumbled it.
percentage?
I fumbled that bag.
Oh,
What'd you say?
65, and he gonna get the rest
Yo, what?
65 out of what? What?
out of 100.
Out of 100?
Out of 100.
Hey, yo. He already about to St. Lunatic this thing
No,
up
man.
already,
Yeah,
huh?
I know.
Hey, batter up.
Yeah, come on now.
I'm Michael. Y'all the Tito's.
Hey, yo. Well,
I don't know. I feel like
well, guess who dies first?
Well, actually, I'm not hard on medication.
Well, we'll find a way.
Yeah, y'all gonna have
wait,
to find
to
a
do
way.
what?
Huh?
To do what?
Oh, never mind. Premeditated.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna let y'all close and I'm gonna do the
All
drop.
right, folks. Like, subscribe, share,
Share, listen, listen first.
give us feedback,
Yeah, comment things you like.
topics, things you
What
don't like.
You want us to talk about?
Kevin
Oh,
can shave
say.
that beard off. I mean, I know it.
If we get 10 people from Japan, never mind. Because if we do, then I will have to shave, and I can't do it. It looks.
If we
weird.
get 10 people from
He'll shave
Japan,
he'll shave his head.
my hair was shaved before. That's no issue. That's not a problem. If we get 10 people, Kevin's gonna shave his beard.
I like how y'all humble bragging though.
What
I like how y'all humble bragging
about what?
about just knowing that we got listeners from all over the world, like legitly.
Japan is the one that, and I don't know why. It's just because it's so weird. Like I can't imagine that was on purpose.
What?
Like
That Japan listener?
Huh? Yeah.
They probably just stumbled
Like,
across.
They stumbled across it and they're like, "Oh, I like this."
Nah, but when it's been in consistent episodes that they listened,
There's still,
it's
We
different.
still got one Japan listener.
we now it's up to 3 now from
It's 3?
Japan. Yeah,
Oh man, 7 more.
like that's why I said we worldwide. We got like 2 in Japan, 3 in China. We can go. I'm not about to do this.
Yeah,
Cause we
yeah.
can go. Cause we can bring out the
Yeah,
we can
no,
bring out
we
the
ain't got
stats.
to.
let's
Do them
just-
drops. Do them drops.
You call me king.